welcome back. GameKiller Daddy here. Um, Bringing you something different today. I was messing around with one of my Crusaders, um, throwing some stuff together for the no set build, using the Wailing Host and Litany of the Undaunted. I came across the Akon's leniency. Each enemy hit by your blessed shield increases the damage of your blessed shield by 15 to 20%. I got 19. I also already had the one-handed flail that removed the resource cost of Blessed Shield. And I was like, well, let me play around with this. This is just this is a bunch of junk that I've just thrown together, just thrown together. I tried to find as many. I just found this ancient gloves. I was using these, but the 2-set Wailing Host Litany of the Undaunted is, while this is your only item, set bonus, every ancient item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 100% and reduces your damage taken by 4%. So just getting a little extra protection and damage just because it's a ancient, and I believe it was only like 1% better. So I'm gonna run around with it for a minute and let you see what it's about. I originally was going to do Holy, but I didn't have anything individual pieces for Holy. I had a Cinder Coat, and I really don't need the reduced resource cost because I'll show you when I get back to town, I have the Gray Falcon's remove the resource cost of Blessed Shield. So the only thing I have that well, actually I don't have anything that costs. Everything's at cooldown. But I originally wanted to do the Holy and use Shattering Throw, because you get them, I mean, they're all over the place. See, they split up. Ooh, hey. Oh, let me run away. Oh, it won't let me do it. Hang on. I didn't realize they were that close. Maybe I'll just do this first. But I had a bunch of stuff with fire damage. I was going to use Holy Cause and the Holy to help keep me alive. I have this on my Hellfire Amulet. Yeah, I had this. I was just playing around and using that until I found this, and I had the double bombardment flail on, which is really cool. But to keep it free, I got to use that, and it took me a minute to decide if I wanted to use the one hand with Fervor as a passive with its attack speed and mainly its cooldown. But I ended up breaking the one-handed flail down and going with the two-handed one, which brought my cooldown. It was in the 40s, now it's in 36.79. But instead, I got fire damage here, fire damage here, and I do have a mage fist, but it's not as good, except for the extra fire damage. And attack speed doesn't seem to matter much here. It just fires. It takes him a second to fire. And I've tried to use hexing pants with it. But what ends up happening is he has to pause to throw his shield. And so it drops down right when he throws it. See, it just takes him a second to throw it. So you can't really point and click out in the open and just tap your force stop attack button like you can do with Blessed Hammer. It works a lot better with Blessed Hammer. And I don't have any of those pads. It's just got a regular old mouse and keyboard. So the damage isn't as good. I ran around just a little while ago comparing numbers, and it was using the pants. My damage was less because he has to stop. So now there's a couple of things you could put it on. You could put it on the pauldrons of the Skeleton King. I've just been using this for protection. There's really not much else right here. Since the hexing pants don't work, the prize fall don't do you any good because you're not spending anything. And I already got a Leoric's crown on. That one might be alright. So just really whatever you want with this one. I'm just going to let you guys see what you think. Leave some comments on what you think would work with this build. What you like about it, what you don't like about it. I'll just go over what I do have. Like I said, this is just thrown together. All God's Power Shoulders, Stone Gauntlets, Wailing Host, Khan's Leniency, Firewalkers, and that's the only thing that I have other than the passive that has 15% Blessed Shield on it. None of this is good by any means for this build. I need another Ancient Ring. You got the Khan's Manacles. Blessed Shield damage is increased by 476 for the first enemy it hits. So that's really good for bosses or Rift Guardians. And I have the Indestructible passive. I was just using the belt. I was kind of just putting everything over here that I had on this guy for the Wailing Host Litany and Dawned build that's people are using right now and getting up way up, or about almost to the mid 80s now. So they're a lot higher than I am. But this is just what I'm using. I finally found some Invoker pants. I think it's the first piece that I've found since the patch for the Invoker set. But it's kind of a mixed build between a couple different builds. I was getting one ready, like I said, for the no set. I decided to use Judgment to proc my Bane of the Trapped, Bombardment, Annihilate, Laws of Valor critical, and Prophet. Combust on Blessed Shield and Nightmare. And Paragon points. I don't have any movement speed on my boots, so I maxed out my movement speed. The rest goes into strength. Attack speed is probably the last thing you're going to want to spend your points on this one. It does bring your numbers up, but it doesn't speed anything up. I got resist all, armor, life, and then life regeneration. You don't really need cost reduction on here. This was just the way I had it for another build, and I haven't changed it. But you definitely want area damage and life on hit. Then you can go to gold, unless you choose the another spender. You don't need resource cost reduction. And I'm just on Torment 7. That's where this guy was at. He literally didn't have nothing on him really. But make sure I got it on Convention of Elements. That and that. Let's see. I got him on Torment 7. Let's just do that one. See how it does. This guy is definitely not maxed out. He's not ready for Torment 10 yet. But I've probably just been sitting around playing with him here for an hour or two. Just playing around with some different gear and some different skills. Different gems. I couldn't get the swiftness. Swiftness just never really started stacking up that much. I'm not sure why. I guess because he throws so slow. But it's fun. Let's see how we can do at level 35.
I wish you luck, hero. Always wanted to fight some of these. Not yet. I like to think the world is safer now. Not ready yet. Make your peace quickly.
Wish I had my cooldown back.
Patience.
A little late there. Still learning where all my buttons are. I've changed them a couple of times. If he just threw that shield faster, it would be so much better. Then the hex pants would work, and then he'd be doing even more damage. another reason I wanted to use the holy, the shattering blessed shield, because there would be shields just like all over your screen, just hitting everybody. I still may try and do that. That was pretty effective. But yeah, there would just be shields everywhere because it splits into 3 other shields when it hits your main target. And so you're just hitting everybody over and over and over, and it ricochets 5 times. So you could literally just have your screen filled with shields going across the screen. Just constantly hitting somebody. I'm gonna have to jack up my cooldown. I'm really not having problems killing anybody. It just takes me a second to fire. But of course this is only RIP 35. And I would like to get that holy build going, or the holy shield in place, get some better armor. Well, it's not going to top the leaderboards, but it's something different. You don't have to worry about resource. Could definitely use some cooldown. Where's that cooldown? Yeah, I'd like to get it back up. Cooldown. Can't do it on that. Already rolled. I don't think it comes on belts. I haven't even rolled anything on that one. See, I had stole this crown. It had dexterity on it, so that's why I had to reroll strength just to have a ancient helmet. But let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think about the build, what you like, what you don't like, what you think might work. What skills or what passives you think would work better. I'm going to try and find some better equipment to get the holy shield going. That would be shattering throw. No. So hopefully I can get that going. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, say hey, drop a message down there. Tell me what you think. Do y'all have any ideas or any good ones will probably see? I'll redo it using some of the skills that you recommended. Hey guys, I just wanted to let y'all know that I tried the Zodiac ring for this build and it doesn't work because Blessed Shield with the removes all spending cost. It doesn't trigger the Zodiac ring to help the cooldown. If I can find somebody here. See, on the Blessed Hammer build, you can just see every time you spend your wrath that your skills just jumps down, you know, like a second. You can see it getting done quicker, and it's not doing that on here. Just so y'all know that before y'all started saying, hey, try the Zodiac, I tried the Zodiac. And there is no evidence of it working, as y'all can see. So I just thought I would throw that in there for you, so you'd know. Be a no on the Zodiac. So anyway, have a great day. God bless. GameKiller Daddy out.